quiet suburban cul-de-sac with manicured lawns and smiling neighbors. She thought she'd finally escape the noise of the city. Halloween came a week after she unpacked, and as twilight fell, the street came alive with pumpkins, laughter, and costumed children running door to door. But as the night deepened, Laura noticed a group of 5 trick-or-treaters who seemed different. They wore old-fashioned costumes: a skeleton, a witch, a cowboy, a ghost, and a little devil. And when they turned to her, their faces were pale and flawless, frozen in time. They thanked her in voices that sounded rehearsed, polite yet hollow, before skipping off into the fog. The next morning, when she mentioned them to her neighbor, Mrs. Crawford, the old woman's face drained of color. "Those children," she whispered, "they come every year, always have, since 1975. Laura laughed it off, thinking it was a local ghost story, until she found an old newspaper clipping in here, in her attic, about 5 children who disappeared while trick-or-treating that very year, never found again. As Halloween night returned, Laura decided to stay up late and watch from her window. At exactly 8:13 p.m., the 5 figures appeared again, walking in a perfect line, stopping at each house, repeating the same words: "Trick or treat," their candy bags empty, their steps echoing without sound. She tried to film them, but her phone glitched, freezing on static. The air turned cold, and a child's whisper drifted from her porch. "You're new here." When she opened the door, no one was there. Only 5 sets of tiny, wet footprints leading into her backyard. Panic rising, Laura followed them to the woods behind her house. An old storm drain gaped open like a mouth. Inside, she found faded candy wrappers, rusted toys, and a rotting sign that read, "Happy Halloween, 1975. Then she saw them, standing in the tunnel, their faces glowing faintly, smiling with lifeless eyes. "You moved into our house," the ghost girl said softly. "We have to finish our trick-or-treating." Before Laura could run, the children surrounded her, chanting, "Trick or treat, trick or treat." The next morning, the house stood silent, the porch lights still on, and new neighbors swore they saw a woman among the trick-or-treaters that Halloween, dressed like one of them, smiling, forever young, her eyes hollow and lost. From that night on, 6 children walk the cul-de-sac every year, their laughter echoing through the fog, visiting each door that dares to open, because some treats you can never refuse.